Most illustrious chairwoman.
Bellboy, bellboys. Excellent jury. Quixotic opponents in the government and friends in the opposite. Ladies and gentlemen, we're all artists in this theatre group of mine. Well, except me, I'm the boring one, the producer. Initially, they wanted to get me out of the way as fast as possible, but I get my 2 cents in like everyone else. I may not be an artist, but I know I'll always be part of the team. And I know that the money man's point of view can shed some light on what an artist can expect to achieve, despite constraints that are out of his control. First, I'll examine the necessity of compromise and my role as producer in that compromise. And then I will get to the heart of the matter. Why compromise is essential in collective art. Mr. De Silva, you keep talking about personal ambition as if that's what defines an artist. And you then said that it takes one counterexample to prove someone wrong in a case of existence, I think. But that's precisely what we're trying to show. So I don't really understand what you were saying. Then, you say, it takes courage to not make compromises. And the compromises are about giving up. No. Compromises are not about giving up on your art. They're about giving up on your personal, petty comforts for your art. You then go on to say that Picasso never made concessions, but Picasso was defined primarily as a political artist, and God knows he made political concessions. I'd like to remind the government that it is not about personal endeavours. It is about contributing to humanity. First off, I'll let you in on a secret. Half of the time, I'm not quite sure what my troupe is talking about. Thank God that's not my job. My job as producer is to bring them off their cloud, back down to earth, and to material, harsh necessities. In order to express its ideas, my troupe needs my help. I furnish them with the tools necessary to create what only they can imagine. Producers and sponsors guide the artist through social norms. Most art is, in some form, representation. And giant talking rats or bicycles materials. In a second. Do not make it to the museum. They make it as far as the bus shelter and the welfare centre. Yes?
Shouldn't art be precisely the place where we can be free from compromise?
Well, I would say that. But look, you need to show proficiency in your art to have any success. And shouldn't artists be their own judges? You'll see why artists need guidance when I leave the room for my dear colleague Marlene. I make sure the play stays relatable, and in general a producer's duty to his artists is to make sure they are listened to. I'm sounding quite stern, whereas in fact we all know great examples of artists being funded by political or religious entities without having to compromise their art or what they feel is right. The artists need paint, brushes, microphones and lighting, and I need, say, the Sistine Chapel or a pyramid or representation of Hamlet. This is called cooperating and not selling out, as the government is trying to say. A true artist is still a human being, and I am not as ready as the government to condemn artists like Shakespeare just because they managed to work under kings. In fact, I'd say a true artist manages to get both his message and the sponsors across at the same time. Surely that is the true measure of skill the government is overlooking. At this point, things sound pretty gloomy for the idealists out there. Artists, no matter their talent or originality, pressured by society into compromising and thus tarnishing their vision, which is where I get to the bright side. My second point, we are standing in an impressive government building in the most beautiful city in the world. Doing what? Debating.
Point of information.
In a second. Everywhere we look is constructive compromise, because everywhere we look there is collective endeavour. Yes?
You've confused the vision we talked about with ambition, but aren't you confusing a true artist with a successful artist?
No, I don't think it's right to spit on artists just because they're successful or politically engaged. I think it's important to realise that artists are successful because other artists judge them to be. In an opera, a tapestry, a church, or this very play, teams of artists sacrifice their personal opinion and give their blood, sweat and ideas to the community in order to create something beyond their individual reach. What better example than the plays my team performs? You may have hang-ups about what you consider pure in art. Big deal. We have a more realistic understanding of art, and a fairer one at that. Tell me if you know an artist never to have compromised, because I'll hire him on the spot. Same goes for a play that got published on the first draft. In the meantime, I'm afraid I'll have to invite the audience to attend my kind of play and reject the motion.